next act this evening is a 19-year-old pianist with the fastest fingers I've ever seen.
And if you think he's quick on the piano, you should see him send a text. He's lightning. He's Paul Gbegbaje.
What's your name?
I'm Paul.
You were sensational.
Through to the next round.
Go to the semi-final.
Being in the semi-final is an amazing feeling. The joy and emotion is just incredible.
This guy was just one guy sitting at his piano, was really very, very good.
A gifted musician is something that we all love watching.
It's an amazing feeling. It made me sure that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I live with my family in Dagenham, Essex. My mum and dad have really supported me. I started playing piano when I was 14. Being in big crowds of people, I tend to be reserved, but when I play music, I just really come out of myself. It's like I forget about everything that around me and I just go to another level.
When he performed, he was totally in his own world. He really needs to connect to the audience for this act to actually work.
The fact that I'm going to be playing to millions of people tonight makes me quite nervous. I have to do what I was born to do, forget about the nerves and make music.
It's Paul Gbegbaje.
The first time I saw you, I was moved by your story, by your heart, and the fact you've only played for 5 years. Tonight, you really totally impressed me. You had a great choice of songs. You played with emotion, not just with the piano, but you played with your heart. Really a great job tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, I totally agree with David. You're very unassuming, and isn't it true that you self-taught? You're self-taught?
In a way, yeah, I had lessons, but I just worked on it.
Well, you're not self-taught. Okay. In a way, but I've had many lessons. Well, whoever taught you, whether you taught yourself, whoever gave you lessons, it's magnificent. When you play, you know, the audience absolutely loved you. I think you did the right thing to play songs that we recognise and to play a medley of them. You gave yourself a real chance tonight. I think you're one to watch. Well done.
Thank you.
Absolutely gorgeous. I think sometimes something like this can be considered a little bit highbrow or a bit stuffy, but your choice of tracks were fantastic, and you remember to look at your audience, so well done for that.
Thank you.
Paul, nice to meet you, by the way. I liked you when I saw your audition. I thought you were really somebody to watch. My personal advice wouldn't have been to do so many songs, because I think it cheapens your act a little bit. and I thought the backing track, whoever made it, was terrible. But you are very, very, very talented and very likeable. And so far, I know we're only 4 in, but you are by far the most talented act we've seen so far. I hope you make it to the final, and you're given some proper advice as to really do a step. Lots of people can play the piano. You've just got to choose a song which has got that wow factor.
Definitely.
I'll do two songs.
A huge welcome back to Australia's Got Talent. Now, our next act is one of the most talked about performers in the history of this show. He's certainly not your average 17-year-old. He doesn't have a mobile phone, a computer, no email, no Facebook, and not even a telly at home. He auditioned with a piece that he simply made up on the spot, and our judges are still talking about that remarkable performance. He is the kid from the bush. This is Chooka.
I'm just going to play the piano, so I'm just going to make it up on the spot.
I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible. You are a freak. Freak. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pretty funny seeing me up there on the telly, because we don't even have a telly. We had to borrow a telly from my grandma's to be able to watch me.
I've never had the feeling before at an audition like when I saw Chooka play for the first time.
I'm just a bloke who likes to be out by myself in the outback, so going to the city with hundreds of people around me, it's a bit different.
No training, no experience, self-taught. It just blows me away.
I was pretty unique as a kid. People try to make me fit into the box, but I just didn't fit in. I probably got on better with the animals than the people around me. I guess music for me is like expression. I guess when I start playing, I just let it come out of my heart and play what I feel. I'm going to go out there tonight with me mate. It's my keyboard. I bought it after doing a bit of shearing, and yeah, I hope we go all right.
Amazing. And incredibly, he's again going to make it up as he goes. This is the astonishing 17-year-old Chooka Parker, everyone. you, since the moment you flipped out here, you have been a surprise packet at every turn. Where does a man who has no TV, no computer, no radio, no contact with anyone get inspiration to play music like that?
I guess that's the thing. If you watch too much TV and stuff, you just become a stereotype.
You do break all the rules. Danny, your thoughts?
Oh, gosh, you just leave me speechless. I think the only thing I can think of is in England we would say flippin' heck. That was just unbelievable. The great thing is not only your talent but your personality. Australia's fallen in love with you. That was brilliant.
You know what? I think you hit the nail on the head. No TV, no radio, no Facebook, no updating your LOLs, I'm getting a coffee, on your Twitters or whatever it is. That's why you are as amazing as you are, because you're not sidetracked with all this other rubbish. You're out there, you're living on the land, and that's the only form of entertainment you've got, and you've made your own entertainment. And thank God you came along, mate, because you've entertained millions of people, and you're amazing. You are amazing. I'd love to buy you a new jacket, but you're amazing.
That's cool.
As a musician, Brian, are you astounded?
You know what? I actually think the opposite to what Kyle is saying, because I would understand you doing that if you had a TV, you had radio, listen to music, were, you know, hearing these kind of things every day. The fact you don't, that's what is astonishing, that you can do that. You're a prodigy. That's all I can say. You're a prodigy. You sound like, you know, an old silent movie on steroids. I just don't know how you do it, because you can't train people to do that. You're a freak. I still can't get my head around it.
If you enjoyed it as much as these guys and our three judges did tonight, you do need to get behind your favourite. Without them and without you, they can't make it through. So 1902 55338 is Chooka's number, or SMS. I know he doesn't have a phone. I know he doesn't SMS himself. You're going to have to do it for him. 199 777 772 to get him across the line. One more time. The amazing Chooka.